Need some help out here. Got a patient down.
Get a gurney out there. She's seizing. She looks like she's full term. Must be eclamptic. Lucy, get me 10 grams of magnesium. On it.
Name's Desiree Parker. She had just signed in. Husband went to park the car.
Desiree, I'm Dr. Manning. Can you tell me where you are? What? You're in a hospital and you just had a seizure. Let's get her on the backboard.
Yes, doctor. Okay, we'll get you into the ward.
All right, let's lift her on my count. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. She's seizing again. Lucy?
Jesus.
Injecting magnesium.
Come through.
Magnesium isn't working. Get her 2 milligrams of Ativan IM. Let's check her vitals and get her some oxygen. Well, there's the fetus, but she's not even close to full term. Maybe 20, 21 weeks. But she's so big. Whoa, that's all free fluid. Maybe she's cirrhotic?
No, she has cancer. My wife, she has ovarian cancer. Stage 4. What is it? What's wrong?
Honey.
No, it's okay. Desi, your CT scan shows that your cancer has metastasized to your brain.
Oh, God.
There's a large tumor on your right temporal lobe. That's what caused your seizure.
I knew the risk I was taking when I decided against treatment.
Yeah, we got the diagnosis when we were 3 months along with a pregnancy.
With Elijah. That's his name. I was already stage 4. It was highly unlikely that treatment would be successful.
Unlikely, not impossible.
I didn't want any interventions that could harm the baby.
What are our options?
Well, given the size and location of the tumor, a craniotomy is recommended to resect it.
Brain surgery?
That could hurt Elijah, right?
Well, they would take every precaution, but yes, general anesthesia does pose a small risk for the fetus.
Then no, I won't do it.
Desi, we agreed not to take treatment off the table completely, especially as circumstances evolve.
Could you give us some time to discuss it?
Of course. I was just headed to you. Have you and Desi made a decision about surgery?
Not exactly. Can we? Sure. My wife and I, we agreed that if the cancer progressed quickly, that she would reconsider treatment. The tumor in her brain, it could be impairing her judgment, right?
Yes, it's a possibility,
So
but...
maybe she can't make this decision.
Caleb, I understand that you're overwhelmed, but Desi did appear to have all of her faculties.
Hey, I know my wife. Okay, she's not thinking clearly, I'm telling you.
Okay, I will have the head of psychiatry evaluate Desi.
Thank you.
Hey, Desi. How are you feeling?
Okay, just a bit, drowsy.
That's from the Ativan. It should wear off soon. In the meantime, I wanted to introduce you to Dr. Charles. He's our head of psychiatry.
Psychiatrist? Why?
Desiree, I just want to ask you a couple quick questions, if that's okay.
You can meet Desi.
Sorry?
Call me.
Bagger?
Desi! What's going on?
Let's go into the room.
The right pupil is dilated and sluggish. I need to tube her and send her to CT stat. I suspect edema.
It's a swelling of the brain.
20 of etomidate, 100 of sucks.
Do the surgery.
It's Mr. Parker.
I'm her surrogate decision maker. I said do it. Now.
Daniel, do you believe Mrs. Parker lacked the capacity to refuse brain surgery?
I never got a chance to evaluate her, but a tumor in that area certainly has the potential to affect reasoning, understanding.
Desi has been consistent in her refusal of treatment since her initial diagnosis.
She also agreed to consider additional treatment as the disease progressed.
Well, is there any written record explicitly stating her wishes?
Just the advance directive.
Which clearly establishes her husband as her surrogate decision maker.
This isn't right. Her husband is taking advantage of the situation.
But doesn't the fact that she granted him power of attorney in the first place demonstrate a bond of trust?
A bond that he is breaking by completely disregarding her wishes. If we operate and anything happens to the fetus,
I'm sorry, Dr. Manning, but the advance directive stands.
Dr. Charles? You know where Dr. Manning is?
I think she's with another patient, but they should be coming to prep Desi for surgery very soon.
No, it's not that. Without the operation, Desi's never gonna wake up, is she?
It's unlikely.
So she'll lose the baby, right?
Well, not necessarily. Plan would be to continue to treat the swelling in her brain with steroids, which should allow her to remain on the ventilator long enough to deliver via C-section once the fetus becomes viable in a few weeks.
You mean she'd become what, a human incubator?
You know, that's not the term that I would use, but,
I know what she would want me to do. I just,
you're terrified.
Desi and I were just kids when we met. Freshman year of college. Yeah, we've really grown up together. You know, we've seen each other through everything, and she knows me better than anyone.
Yeah. And you know her better than anyone. Which is why she trusted you to become her voice when she was no longer able to speak for herself. And Caleb, look, letting go of somebody you love when every instinct is telling you to hold on, to fight, I mean, it's the hardest thing in the world. But Desi knew that you were up to the task. Now you just have to come to believe that you are too.
Hi. We'll be moving Desi up to pre-op, and Dr. Abrams will be waiting
No.
for us up there. I'm sorry?
No surgery.
Can you give us a moment? Caleb, are you sure?
Yeah. Cancer took everything away from Desi. But this is the one thing she was determined not to let it touch. She's been so brave. For me, for Elijah. And the least I can do is try to have an ounce of her courage.